Welcome back
Hey.
again to your favorite podcast. This is the Cleaner Cast, and we're back with myself, Jamie the Cleaner, and my Canadian cohort, Mr. Alex Dewar. What's up, Dewar?
You know, it's I've
Short
been in the midst of a celebrity. I mean, it's been quite a week
Did
for
you
you.
see
Let's not
anything, interesting pop up this week?
I don't know.
Anything?
There were some chemistry lessons in California somewhere, some mixing,
There was some mixing, yeah.
some shaking baby, some kissing hands, I think is
Oh no.
but yeah,
We
I
try
mean
not to do
this week it was definitely not about me. It's snowing now. People forgot how to drive. I was mentioning earlier
no.
backstage. But the problem is the snow's not even sticking to the ground. Like it's literally just wet. So I think it's just people and their inabilities to control a motor vehicle. But that being said, I think your week is a little bit more exciting, and then that kind of ties into our show today.
It's a little bit more exciting than wet snow. I don't know. That might be a pretty
Yep.
good show. We just talk about wet snow the whole. So I don't know nothing about snow. So is a good blanket of snow better than wet snow?
Well,
I'm genuinely interested at this point.
I prefer like oddly enough, there is kind of a dry and a wet snow. The East Coast gets a lot more of a wet, heavy snow. We get a
Yes.
lot of a dry snow out here just because of the limited humidity. But the odd time, it was kind of a rain snow mix yesterday. So humidity's at like 100%.
David Boyce talking right. Let's all celebrate with a pot of gumbo. That'll warm up that snow deal.
Oh,
You know what?
my goodness, whatever.
That's right.
But,
David Bradshaw coming in hot, fellow Canadian of yours.
Oof. There we go. He's got a Jeep that can handle some snow.
He's got a Jeep.
He's
Yep,
got
that can handle some snow. Yep.
Only
but anyway.
Though.
Yeah, big week. Enough snow talk, Dewar. We got it. We got it. Thank you for bringing the snow news.
But yeah, no problem.
So, big week. Got a big recap today. The official release of Clean Maker has arrived. We mixed it up. We filmed it. I got lost in Denver in the airport. Got stuck overnight. It was a whole event. Did the editing. Got it up. It's flying off the shelves. So, appreciate all the support. I've been overwhelmed by the amount of comments and likes and shares and just everybody reaching out and telling me congratulations. I mean, it is truly. I can barely keep up with it, but truly thankful for everybody for supporting the cause. Go get you a bottle. Promo Jamie10 at psdetailproducts.com. That's where you can get it. And we're going to get into the whole story. And if anybody has questions on, behind the scenes stuff, the making of it, whatever you got, hit us with it. Do or star it through the podcast. And we'll do all that fun stuff when we bring the team from PNS on, which is product specialist Sydney, Brae, Gwinn, and head of training, Tony Mazel, because we also did a training while we were there as well. So, I mean, we had all kind of stuff going on.
That's a heck of a week. I feel like your Clean Maker video was probably one of the most commented on. I was kind of going through the other day, and I was like, we're at 183 comments. So if you haven't liked and commented on that video, go do so. 468 likes.
It's by far my most successful video of all time. I can't believe it. I mean, just crazy. But
well, I mean, it's well deserved. It was a long time coming.
Oh, I appreciate you, Dewar. Without the team here, without you,
that's right,
holding it down on the mid show, TRCMA, all the fun stuff, Rag Company, and SBG. I mean, it just all accumulated to this one moment, and it's been a crazy week. But we got a giveaway to give away, Dewar, a giveaway to give away, something like that.
We do. And who else is giving away is Mazel the Gazelle.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. The OG spec. Talk about the industry standard.
Look, Tony's already coming in hot. He's excited.
I'm just kidding. Oh yeah.
But
hopefully he's had some marks, so he's gonna bring the heat.
Yeah, but Stoner Car Care is sponsoring our giveaways for the month of December. If you missed our podcast last week, we had a heck of a podcast with Stoner Car Care addressing the controversy around their new odorless iron remover. They brought the heat. They answered all the controversy, answered all the questions. It was one of our biggest podcasts ever. So we're following that podcast up with what could potentially be another big podcast. But let's bring on the owner of who was the first ordered number one bottle of Clean Maker. Was our good pal, Mr. Grumpy Bear himself, Mr. Eddie Cologne. Bottle number 2 went to JB. So let's bring him on. It's the Keep It Real boys. We got EC, JB from the Keep It Real show. What's going on?
Actually, fellas? I ordered number 1 and number 2.
Number 2, yes.
Let's
okay.
Let's go straight.
All right. He ordered 2 bottles.
Eddie can't order one of anything.
No. You're right.
Yes, JB, you got bottle number 3. Sorry, you didn't. You got order number 2. Yeah,
it's fine. I was first to be touched by the Lord. I hope I get cockroaches in mine. I'm really looking forward to my bottles.
Oh, there'll be some.
There you go. All right. Tell them about the giveaway and what we're giving away, because I literally don't even know.
I'll check it out. Let me share my screen because I have God mode in this chat. All right.
Who.com.
Jamie did like 5 years ago. Invisible glass, ceramic glass. I don't even know how to say this in English, bro. Where's Tony at? Anyway, invisible glass pro grade ceramic kit. This is going to one lucky.
You still said it wrong.
Your mom said it wrong.
Oh, do not bring her into this.
Don't bring my mom either into this. All right.
Stoner's loving this.
Stoner's loving this. For giving out.
Rich is shaking his hand already.
He's been mad for 3 weeks.
Let's be honest. Rich unsubscribed from us.
From you. That was nice.
Nah,
he's had 3 sleep since last Friday.
All right. What's the question, GB?
What's the question?
I threw it in the private chat. I don't know if Doer wants to go ahead and put
it up right now. All right. So we're gonna bring that up right now. Joey has the answer, so he's gonna be.
Who was the founder of Stoner Car Care?
What a question. Let's see if anybody knows this. Someone better get the Googling. Sock is in the chat along with Humberto, who accidentally popped up there. Purchase my clean maker. Appreciate you, good sir.
Humberto is not the founder.
Go check him out. DK made some.
Imagine if
Humberto was
That'd
not
be amazing.
The founder.
Snoop Dogg also not the founder. Jesus not the founder.
Good guess. Yep.
Clem 6.
We have
Clem 6
our
is
winner.
the first I see. Paul Stoner.
There you go then.
Is that for real?
That is for real.
I guess so. Dude, Clemson is good at the Google machine, let me tell you.
I don't know if they ship to Canada, but he will. I'll talk to Skylar. So I need you to send me your info, and I'll get that over to you. Hey, I'd like to do one more giveaway before I leave.
Okay.
For Doer going camping.
So Doer loves camping.
Loves it. So I like to buy one lucky person. Some clean.
Don't forget the discount code.
Now we're
Jamie 10. Jamie 10. So go to pnsproducts.com. Find yourself some clean maker. I actually Googled clean maker and this came up first. So their SEO's on point.
SEO strong.
SEO on point. Ian doing the thing.
All right. So the question I have is how old is Sydney's daughter?
Good question, I guess. Yep.
Talk about the OG's pain.
Who is gonna be on the Keep It Real podcast? So this is gonna be fun.
Got a couple incorrect answers in the chat.
You're coming in hot.
I'm seeing a lot of incorrectos.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, she announced it on her channel. You know, she said "Happy birthday" on her Facebook.
This is not wrong, but this is amazing.
47. Older than all of us.
Sydney's backstage almost had a freaking heart attack right there.
I think I see it. I think I see it.
Kimberly?
I think that's what I see.
I think Kimberly's our first one.
That's correct. What I'm talking about. Love that it's Kimberly. Congratulations.
Big your address, and I ordered this tonight using Jamie 10.
The big 1.8.
Well, thank you, sir. Purchasing our good friend Kimberly a nice fresh bottle of clean maker. Kimberly, if you ever make it back to Chicago, you just bring it to me. I'll sign it in person for you. I should have signed
that's the adulthood threshold.
Yeah, I should have signed a round of bottles because I've had a lot of people.
I don't know what that means, dude. But
I don't know what Dewar's talking about over there. Let's just Dewar's had a rough day. There was snow.
I'm out.
Dewar looks lost.
All right, Eddie's out. Hey, JB, you stick around, or EC, you sticking around? Okay, he's really out. All right, JB,
he's gone. Oh, he's back.
I don't know.
He has to supervise me.
All right, JB, you had the pleasure of joining us, watching some behind the scenes action, and now he's out again. I don't know what's going on. Tell us a little bit of how you enjoyed your trip to PNS and all that good stuff.
I had a blast. There's no more welcoming group of people than that group at PNS. Bob, Dave, Sydney, Tony, everyone I got to meet. Just amazing people there. I walked in. I had to use the restroom really bad after a 2-hour drive, and I already had people yelling my name, and I was like, "This is a whole new experience." It's JB. So that was exciting, and then getting to hang out with you and Sydney and record what I like to call a little C-roll, behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
That was some epic C-roll there.
I was sneaking around back there trying to make sure I wasn't in frame or any of that. But it was a good time seeing Tony in his element, running the training class, asking me to polish the roof of the Navigator, but I left him to do that himself.
That's because you're the only one that can do it without a step stool.
I know he didn't want to bust a step stool out, but yeah, it was a great time hearing Jamie. Jamie gave a little pep rally to the class and some tips and tricks on how to be successful in this industry. So it was nice to just be a fly on the wall the whole day.
Yep. Yeah. It's did you feel like P&S special? Because they really, it's like a family affair almost. Like everybody's got cool stories. They've been there for a long time, most of them. Did you feel that when you were in the building?
Yes. Between seeing probably every employee there, like that's how small of a unit they have. Between that and seeing Bob run around and do jobs that you don't see the owner of a company doing, president of a company doing. It's a unique experience, and I hope more people get to check it out if they're ever.
Yeah, and I think what's cool is that even on their social medias, I think it was late last year, earlier this year, they were doing like kind of features of each of their staff, and kind of do like a little kind of showcase of them, which I thought was really neat.
Yeah, super cool facility. Training facility is awesome. It's got all the toys that you could want. Just chemicals as far as the eye can see.
Yep, got a nice little storefront that's ran by Mr. Steven.
Yep,
who's a heck of a dude.
Very cool.
Yep, storefront's epic. Got to check out the basement and the attic.
Yeah. Now we got some attic lore.
Hold on, I did not know there was an attic situation.
Neither did we. I don't even know Bob knew there was an attic.
Yep, neither did we. But boy, Bob pulled out a ladder and went to climbing, and he was just bringing out some old swag and some dusty old mitts. I mean, it was a fun time.
Oh, those mitts. Yeah. You want to talk about those mitts, Jamie?
No. We recorded a clip, so stay tuned to the P&S Instagram.
You guys will see the mitts. But yeah, it was fun. I was thankful to be invited by Tony and being able to just see you guys do what you do. Seeing creators create. It's a unique experience.
That's right.
You don't feel weird when you're taking your own phone out, taking weird videos and standing in a weird position to get the shot, because everyone else is doing the same.
Yep. Got to see Dave's legendary office, the mixing tanks.
Yes.
It's such a fun time at P&S HQ.
Yes. Trying to stay out of the way of the forklifts coming from every which way. You don't know which way.
Yeah. And
I saw Jamie. Saw Jamie driving that forklift, uncertified or certified. Who knows? Who cares?
Certified on the spot.
Oh, he was absolutely certified.
That's right. Certified.
I did bring my wife.
How did she enjoy it?
She enjoyed it. I was worried that she was going to be bored right off the bat, but I don't think that kicked in until maybe like the last hour.
That's good. That's good.
So she was, as a small business owner herself, she likes to see just the ins and outs of how other businesses operate and take some inspiration. So I think she had a good time.
All right, good deal. Well, JB, we're going to get you out of here and get P&S on and start answering some questions, telling some stories and all that good stuff. So, JB, we appreciate you, and we'll
Thanks, man.
holler at you down the road.
I will be in the comments.
Later. All right. Dewar, you ready to bring on the main attraction?
I am absolutely ready to get some behind-the-scenes tea from all these wild stories. But before we bring them on EC Details...
coming in hot.
Hashtag Jamie
Shout
10.
out to Lonnie. Who's that? I don't know. Jamie 10, psdetailproducts.com for some limited edition Clean Maker. All right, speaking of Clean Maker, here's a little fun little clip, and then we'll bring on Team P&S, Sydney and Tony.
Today, we are in Hayward, California at the P&S headquarters, and we're mixing up the very first batch of very limited edition Clean Maker.
And just like that, we had a whole production going on. Dewar dropped out, so I don't know where he went. But everybody welcome Sydney and Tony. What's going on, gang?
Hi, long time no see.
Yep, been a whole like 48 hours or something. I don't even know. I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what time it is.
Whirlwind.
Yeah, it's been one heck of a week.
Whirlwind. Mm-hmm.
But did y'all make it? How's y'all's trips home? Everybody make it home safely? That kind of deal?
Well, mine was good. And I didn't know that we were both stranded in San Fran for a while. I didn't know that until you said you were finally on the plane, and I was just boarding my plane. So we were actually sitting at the exit, or like at the, what do you call those things? Gates, like across from each other for like an extra hour. Yeah, it was like an extra hour and a half, and we didn't even know.
We could have hung out for an extra hour for sure.
My plane was delayed too, but I did get home that night. So
I did not.
My day ended.
Jamie had a rough time.
Yeah.
I drove straight home, no problems. I mean, I stopped for gas. I think I went to the bathroom at one point.
What's it like to be everyone's favorite, Tony?
Yeah.
You know.
You probably had food and clothes, and you had everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie just had Jamie had an overpriced burger and a milkshake and a donut, a couple donuts.
Yeah. It was good. Yep. I drowned my sorrows with food, touring, the Denver, whatever they have to offer, and I got me some Shake Shack, some Voodoo donuts.
Oh, nice!
And
there you go.
It was great. So
I told Jamie, I said you should go outside, buy a Patagonia jacket and a toque, and then you'll fit right in with the people there. So
that's right.
Or sorry, beanie. I apologize.
Yeah, I landed in Denver after we finally were able to escape San Francisco, because San Francisco just fogged up completely, which delayed all the planes. So we left like an hour late, missed my layover, and I was running across Denver Airport, got to my terminal, and the plane was backing up.
That's the worst.
Oh. So can't you hold it for me? I just made Clean Maker. Tighten it up.
That's right.
You know who I am?
I'll spray the plane, whatever you got. Surely Clean Maker make it a little more aerodynamic,
Oh, you'll cut the travel time by 8 minutes.
That's right. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, we had a hot training lined up, which kind of was the disguise of this whole project, of the Clean Maker project. So, Tony, tell us a little bit about training at PNS and how this situation came about.
Well, this was it was sort of a last minute Hail Mary, if you will, of trainings. We, I guess December is historically slow in the Hayward training studio, which I understand, right? People are buying Christmas presents and like winter's setting in and things. But when you guys were when I was privy to the backstage information of what was really happening, I said I didn't want to miss out. I had FOMO. So we kind of put our heads together, and you guys went on a promotional tour promoting my big extreme 1-day training extravaganza, which ended up being a huge hit. I mean, we had 9 students, so somehow one more than we even meant to have. Had a huge Honda Pilot to do a super quick hour crash course interior, and then I had a big giant beautiful Lincoln Navigator that we got to polish on. And the class was a blast. All the students were great. We had people who had never touched a polisher before, just, wanted to learn how to take care of their own cars. Just several guys who had been detailing for several years. And even a distributor showed up, which was really cool. A sales guy from a distributor. And then obviously Joey Belinsky and yourself, Jamie, and Sydney. And it just was it was a whole thing, which was great. But while I was doing all that, you guys were popping in and out. Obviously you worked on some Clean Maker, which I have up on my pedestal of detailing products here. Just followed by Radiance, and then
oh my! And then, I love the props.
I'm sorry.
I love your little UV glove.
this thing here. Yeah, is. I just figured it was good for,
Yeah,
Canadians will love that. That's gonna keep those freaking mitts warm.
That's a Canadian mitt right there from the PNS basement. This mitt was pulled out of.
I have mine too. Look, it's right there.
Oh, nice!
Oh my god, has that been there the whole time?
The new? No.
Okay, I was gonna say, this guy would have seen that
because we just found the scary mitts. So I had to hang it up there with a new one. But I have something else coming on the way, which will hold out. But I have something else coming to display with it. That's.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
anyway, it was a blast. You guys did your thing, we did ours, and we just had a ton of fun. And then dinner afterwards with the Bolinskis was an extra special. If you know, you know type situation. So.
We closed down the restaurant. We stayed there.
Literally closed it down. Yeah.
Start turning off TVs. I'm like, we got to go. But yeah, that was a fun time, the training and all that. Sydney, you got anything to say about the training?
No, just I always love being able to see Tony in his element. I was even talking to Keith this week and I said, I could just sit back and watch Tony train all the time. He's so good with the students. And, I always love that, we're all friends, but when we get to see each other, like totally in our element, Jamie, we got to see you turn it on for the camera and, Tony in his element. I mean, Tony, you're so great. Like it's so,
thanks.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday were like, I'll never forget it. It was so fun. And, Tony being able to pivot and just literally, I mean, for lack of a better word, say, what do you guys want to do today? That was so great. That was so great. And then Jamie got to talk to the group, which was so awesome. Jamie did a fantastic job. And, he came out and I said, have you ever talked in front of a group before? And he's like, nope. Like no big deal. Like
that's probably true.
Yeah, but it was so good. Like, and I know Jamie and I received an email from a gentleman that was in the training, and it was I mean such a nice email. And for me, like that's why I do what I do. I just that right there was like and being able to see Jamie and this clean maker come to fruition, and this gentleman got everything out of training plus more than he was hoping for. And, it made it all worth it. It was such a phenomenal 2 days. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was fun. Patrick, he flew in from Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
On late notice to come train with Tony and hear us.
Arms were tired.
Yeah. He was flapping hard to get there. Real hard.
Yeah.
But training class was really awesome. I was shocked when they told me, it's sold out.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lined up 3 days notice or
3 days notice. We somehow lined up with Dane needing guest on the Rag Company show. So we jumped on the Rag Company show, promoted it.
Yeah.
Bam.
What a
week.
A good time.
What
a week.
Yeah.
That was only
great.
Last Thursday. Pretty crazy.
Yep.
But I definitely had some FOMO from you guys, and I mean even just seeing the training, and I think there's a ton of value in the training. If anybody is even thinking about it, I think it's very much worth it, because you guys get some product is listed here, and I mean you get education from some of the best in the industry, and I mean they're making the products right there, so I mean it's no better scenario.
Yep,
and that's
the crazy part is. Yep, and that's what's crazy is like the fill lines are in the training center, right? And so I think that's so great about being at PNS is you just like things are just where they are, and so literally like you're in training and they're filling bottles right behind you. Yeah. So great.
Yeah, sometimes it's like a little bit of a distraction. They'll turn it on and the calibration will be slightly off, and a 16-ounce bottle will get 30 ounces of bead maker shooting out of it, and they're like there's like people yelling stuff. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, but shout out to the new strawberry lemon fragrance that's coming out, right? That got spilled all over the place. It got spilled all over the place at the training center. Training centers. Yeah, it smelled amazing.
That's better than strawberry sauna in there.
Yeah, better than me spilling iron remover, but I digress.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
That's become my thing now, unfortunately.
Whole lot. Yeah, so we could have had the unfortunate if Iron Buster was being filled that day, and that would have been rough. Yeah, we'd had to leave Tony just do his thing on that case. But training was awesome. You can sign up. When's the next training, Tony?
It's later January. We were just finalizing the dates. Actually, we had a discussion yesterday and today, so I'm not sure what date's going up on the website. I need to check myself. But I believe it's like the second or the last week of January.
The website right now is just showing the December one, but I'm imagining the January one will be up soon.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. You know, always go train with Tony. It's fun. Go check him out. What's next? I mean, we had to come up with a game plan. We started the class, and we had to come up with a game plan of how we were going to film this video. We had a loose, rough idea. of how to get this done. Dave walks in, and we're like, we need to map this out. So Sydney, kind of how did our mapping out process go for this?
Yeah, so we kind of had a vision, because Dave doesn't like when people mix chemicals, and so we try to stick to script on that, like don't mix the chemicals, right? And so we wanted to kind of poke a little bit of fun at that. So we knew that's how we wanted to open the video was, having a little bit of fun with it, having a little bit of fun with Jamie doing his own thing. So we had thought about, having Dave, at the mixing station, mixing up something, and then, having Jamie sneak in the Dream Maker. So, honestly, that was perfect. Like that went off perfect in the video. So good. So we had, we just kept coming up with ideas like, oh, let's go, because we knew we needed, and I don't know the exact recipe. I just remember we needed 17 gallons of Dream Maker. So Dave really was mixing up a batch of Bead Maker. And then we had to do the math and figure out how much Dream Maker had to go in. And so the answer was 17 gallons. And so, we were trying to think, how are we going to do that? And so then we came up with the 5-gallon buckets and, pumping it right out of the tote. And I mean, it was all so good. It worked out so good. So that was super fun. And then, we did like the little skit at the beginning, made it look like he wasn't supposed to be there, which was so great. And then we just went straight into, the mixing of it. We had to, so the hose that you saw Jamie like tacking down, that was actually pumping from the mixing drum into the tote. So it was like running through big lines that were quite a ways away from us. So that was kind of cool to watch that get pumped straight from, the tank into the tote. And then we moved the tote to the other building where the fill stations are. And so that's where Jamie got to drive the forklift. And we, some of that stuff we came up with on the fly. But it all, I mean, was perfect.
It was extra hilarious. Like it was already funny, the prospect of Jamie sneaking in the Dream Maker. But when it's literally a 5-gallon bucket that's just like splashing right behind Dave, and Dave's just smiling, like that was extra great.
I don't remember. I don't remember who posted the story first, but there was a story of Jamie pouring the buckets into the mixing tank. And I'm just like, okay, I hope nobody gets like too nosy and be like, hey, what is he doing there? Is this actually Clean Maker? The internet investigators like to go crazy. And I'm like, did they mean to put that out? And then, but yeah, I loved it. I mean, it's a very Jamie-esque. It's a very, natural, organic situation for that to happen.
Yeah. I was putting out, hints and teasers the whole way here. I think even on the rag company, we were gonna mix it up in Tony's class.
And I have to ask how you ended up. I need to know how the conversation went on how you ended up in the rolling cart with all the bottles, and then buried in that, because that was
how did that happen?
We are very spontaneous, pretty much.
Yeah, what were we?
Like,
we were.
We're just walking.
I think we were giving Joey a tour. Yeah, because we were just kind of having fun. We weren't filming. And so I think we were giving Joey and Coley the tour. And Bob was back there with us, and he goes, Jamie, get in the what are those things called? Bins of bottles. He goes, Jamie, get in the bin of bottles. And so it was so funny. So I was like, well, let me take a picture. That's hilarious. And so it just,
and they took like a studio quality.
Yeah.
Like you would think it's a photo shoot, like the picture.
Hashtag shot on iPhone.
I'm like, how did that come out?
Yeah. So it was such a great photo. And yeah, that was great. It was kind of another teaser, right? Because he was in the Bead Maker rolly bin, but then somebody handed him one Dream Maker bottle. So in one hand he has a Bead Maker, and the other hand he has a Dream Maker bottle. So yeah, it was perfect. Like you probably need to print that and blow it up somewhere.
Superado's
was
out.
He was on it. Yeah, some people guessed. I noticed, like over the week, even on like, Bead Maker coffee, there was a couple guesses, but then it never no one ever kept. Like somebody would say, I think it's Clean Maker, but then no one would ever like pick it up and, start a discussion about it. So it was good. And probably because a lot of people probably didn't think that it would actually happen, right? Like,
right.
Well, I mean, you guys have shut it
who
down.
Lets you mix their chemicals? Right? Yeah, like who lets you mix their chemicals, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Humberto's right. Instead of the fixes in, the mix is in.
The mix is in.
I love that.
Yep.
That's great. Had to make a Clean Maker shirt. Clean Maker, the mix is in.
Yep. Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's great, Humberto.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But
anyway, I mean, there's a couple of newer products out as well. We got the Radiant soap is now out. What else you got back there, Tony? You got so many products. I'm snooping around there.
Yeah, let's have the mitt expose.
Just some triple S.
Oh, the mitt has disappeared.
And some Shamrock Shine.
There we go.
And then, I don't know how this white bottle got here, but
yeah, I was gonna say we don't need to dig or dive too deep into that.
Yeah,
if you want.
Sure. Nope.
If the glove will speak, the glove will speak.
The glove.
There you go. Just put it over the bottle. There we go.
There we go. It was just a stand for the mitt.
Yep.
That's right.
So there you go.
So Bob and Dave were, when we came up with this idea of bringing Jamie out, I think we were at SEMA, and we were just like, it would be really cool. And so then it just kind of went into hyperdrive. Like literally, think about SEMA was less than a month ago, and I think I called Jamie like the Monday I got home and was like, "Hey, what are you doing in a couple of weeks?" And so it was so fun. And I mean, to have Dave in it, he was perfect. And I mean, that's really Dave. And that's, all the beauty of Bob and Dave and how they run that company was all, it came through in that video. And I love that. I think that's so great.
Oh, that explains it. Joey left his lotion behind. He found it. Excellent.
Yep.
See, we have answers for everything.
To you. Get that back to you.
So good.
Yep. But yeah, so I mean, this was a very kind of quick turnaround for a project right after SEMA. Like you said, you gave me a call, and I was like, "All righty, let's do the dang thing." So then we started working on the label. What you got to do?
I'm impressed with that because I feel like SEMA, you need time to unwind a little bit. I mean, I've never gone personally, but I've known enough people who've gone who have been like, I don't want to see anybody for like a week. But you guys just hit the ground running. So there you go.
Yeah. And poor Bob, because this happens a lot when I think of stuff, but it was like, he said, what would be fun? And so then like that Monday afternoon, I called and I said, Jamie's in. And I said, I'm looking up tickets right now. And then like the next day I was like, all right, I booked him a ticket. You got to have the labels done by this date. And Bob's just like, okay, and then even this week, like we got it all made and Bob's thinking we have like a couple weeks till we can release it and stuff. And then I was like, oh no, like I think Jamie
Thursday
wants to release it this week. Yeah. And then it was supposed to be Friday. And then Jamie's like, how's today?
Yeah.
So it was very hyperdrive, which is awesome.
That's right. When you edit on your phone, it's a much faster process than
I guess.
Doing it on the computer.
Still trying to figure out how you do that.
I have no idea.
I don't have the patience.
I have no idea.
It was definitely giving me some problems on such kind of a more advanced, video.
Well, probably because of my filming skills, right?
That's right. So HD. I mean, it was crystal clear. It was some good shots.
No, I mean all the extra stuff that you had to cut out. But then there's times where, like the label feeder, I was like, thank God I didn't stop recording that because that was so funny. So great. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't watched the video, go watch it again. Even if you watched it once, go watch it. It's so funny.
Yeah, I liked when Bob's explaining how it works and he's waving his hands in there and it starts feeding labels out and he's like, I just did that, didn't I? And Melissa's like, stop.
Yeah, unfortunately, I probably burnt through with me and Bob wasting labels and bottles. I mean, we probably got rid of 25 right off the top. So
extra limited edition.
So yeah, definitely hold on to these limited edition bottles because even if it somehow came back in the future, we'd probably still remix the label. So keep your bottles, don't throw them away even when you run out. Just refill it.
Yep.
Put it on the shelf.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep. You got to put it on the shelf.
I don't want to make anybody jealous, but I got mine signed.
That's right.
Ooh. Put it on a pedestal.
I'm pretty.
Did yours get signed too?
Yeah,
I'm
Dino Ranchers for life.
But I think the key is who had it signed first. But.
Sydney did.
I'm pretty sure I'm at a point in my life where I just need to carry around like a black and silver Sharpie at all times, just to be ready. You know, you never know.
No kidding.
But we got it mixed. Kidding. We got it bottled. Came up with the labels. What a crazy month that led to this, and then what a crazy week this week was. And I think sales are doing good. I think everybody's really excited. Like I said, all the positive comments have been unbelievable.
Yeah, that's been the best part. I mean, yesterday, as soon as it went live at 4:00 my time. And I mean, the comments started pouring in, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen happen. Like, it was so great. And just to see all the love for Jamie was just so amazing. And, even Bob called me on his way home from the gym last night and was like, this is the coolest thing ever, and like just taken back, like, how cool for Jamie, and Bob and Dave are totally, in his corner, and, absolute fans of Jamie, just genuinely. And I think that's been shown through the comments, right? I mean, everybody is so excited. And, I don't know the exact number, but I do know Bob said that, at least 25% has been spoken for, which is crazy because it's been 24 hours. So, that's the other thing I want to say is that, if you haven't gotten your bottle yet, get on it because, because I mean, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. And I can't even think of, another time that something like this has happened in the industry. And it's so, it's just so genuinely cool. Right.
Yeah. It's just like, awesome. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like the ultimate feel good story. I mean, I just love it. I love every part of it. I love, from when it started. You could almost make a
movie out of it.
Like, I mean, I remember the day that, Jamie sent me a text and said, hey, so I mixed Clean Maker and Dream Maker together, and he was like, fantastic. What do you think about this? And so, I mean, I tried it, and, it had to have been 2 years ago, because then in June at my car show, not this last year, but the year before, I had been using it for a long time. And I remember Bob was standing in my shop just right in front of where I am right now. And he said, what's the deal with this Clean Maker mix, that everyone's talking about? What he kind of did is, did the whole, and I was like, I use it every day, and so I had to show him my bottle. So I have my bottle that I made. This was my original Clean Maker bottle.
The original Clean Maker label.
Yeah. So I took 2 labels and just cut them in half so that I would know what this was. So this is my original bottle. I'll still use this bottle so I don't ruin my other one. But, and so I handed it to him, and I had him use it on the hood. And, he was, of course, doubting it and everything, and had him use it. And I remember he wiped it with an FTW, and he went, wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that was 18 months ago. So, I mean, this, definitely, Jamie came up with it a long time ago. So it's been a journey, and just watching everybody online ask for it, and ask about it forever. And, now to have it, and Jamie honestly made the entire batch, right? I mean, everything that was in that mixer was, what they made together. So, PNS won't produce this by themselves. I mean, that was literally Jamie made it. Jamie put it in that tote, everything that's in that tote. I mean, obviously Melissa ran the filler because Jamie got kicked off the fill line after about 2 bottles.
Back to the forklift.
Yeah. Back to the forklift.
But it's made by Jamie. So, the mixed by Jamie part is 100%. So, definitely get your bottle for sure.
Yeah, I think the move to bring Jamie out was super important because, I mean, a company doing a collab with an influencer or celebrity, whatever you want to call it, is one thing, but to actually have them do it where it's, it's their recipe, it's sort of, it's their concoction, if you will. I think was just super cool. So,
yeah. And I think in the video, the part where, Jamie hands Dave the last bucket, the 4th bucket, and says, you're going to do this. And when Dave said, this is fun, you have to think about that from Dave's perspective, right? Because he's normally like, all these raw materials, putting them together and testing them and stuff. And so there he was just like, oh, there's bead maker, and we're just going to pour in some Dream Maker. And so when he said, oh, that was fun, like that was honestly fun for him. Like, well, that was easy, and I love that.
It was funny for me earlier in the day because for some reason I had it in my head that, Dave was going to have to like reverse engineer his own products.
Yep.
Do the math, the 10 to 1, get all the raw ingredients for Beadmaker, get all the raw ingredients for Dreammaker. And then, in the morning, we're like, well, we're just going to make some Beadmaker and pour some Dreammaker in it. That's already done.
We were doing it exactly authentically how Jamie does it, right?
Yeah. I just was like, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, duh, that's a lot easier.
Don't reinvent the wheel,
Yeah. And I love how it's like the recipe. Yeah. Like the recipe's on the bottle. Like it's literally like, you mix Dreammaker and Beadmaker.
Yeah.
Like, I just love it. It's so great.
He said Dreammaker, Beadmaker is X number of, like way more ingredients you would think. Dreammaker is way more ingredients than you would think. None of them are the same. And I'm thinking it's going to be a whole thing to make it. And he's like, nah, we got Dreammaker everywhere. Let's just pour some in. I'm like,
But the Beadmaker side of things is the freshest batch of Beadmaker. I mean, you get that in the mail today and you go to Spray and that's it's fresh as can be. So
it was literally made on Monday.
And I'm sure the Dreammaker was made probably like a week ago. So it's pretty fresh as well. So definitely go check it out. Get that fresh batch. It's ready for you.
So great.
Sam Squatch dropping the real heat. You go. Maple scented clean maker.
Oh my goodness! Special edition scents. They were. I like how Bob and Dave was really curious of what the smell and the color was going to turn out. They were genuinely interested in that. That was funny.
It's kind of an enriched orange, really. It's kind of I like it.
Yeah, the Dreammaker kind of overpowers the mango, the Beadmaker, but it definitely gets a hint of that in there as well.
Yeah. It just kind of turns it into like watermelon mango. It smells really good.
Watermelon mango. Yeah.
I was going to say it's probably, and I've mixed my own concoctions before. I actually I mixed a bottle and I gave it to a friend that was going to a World of Wheels show on his like freshly, I just polished his race car before he went. And I'm just like, hey, this is going to stand out there. So we might as well use this, and that was still pretty early on when Jamie was making it. So I'm just like, should work. And the scent was unbelievable. Loved it.
I've already had people reaching out. Where's the gallons? Where's the 5 going to ask for 5 gallons?
I love it.
So gosh.
We'll send it to Bob.
Yeah.
Send that comment to Bob.
He loves when people ask for stuff in 5s, by the way. That's his favorite thing.
Yep. Nice. That's always fun. Well, Dewar, you got some hot questions? Anybody asking some good stuff?
I do have a few questions lined up. You guys may or may not know, but our good friend David Cervantes was asking if that Chicago Auto Pros thing was confirmed for this year.
It is not.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, knowing those guys, I mean, they only really nailed it down like a week before. So, I mean, probably
they do some real in-depth planning for it. It's a pretty serious deal, and I think they realized it was past time to start planning. So I think they called it for this year or next year, and then 2025 though, we'll see what happens.
Super Auto was looking for a label for a 32-ounce label. Sorry, for an IK. So I think
so. PNS doesn't make IK sprayer labels, and can you imagine? Like you would have to like cone cut them, right? So we don't we don't make IK sprayer labels. The 32-ounce bottle at this point, it's not a plan. I can see that a lot of people want it, but for now, we just wanted to keep it special in the pints, limited edition, just for Jamie, and then obviously everybody can go and purchase the refill kit, which is basically Beadmaker and Dreammaker, and you can easily buy like a gallon of Beadmaker and a pint of Dreammaker and follow the mix on the back and make your own. So I mean, mainly we want to make sure that everyone gets their limited edition bottle. That's the most important thing, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But the Jamie 10 promo code, by the way, is off of everything on the website. It's not just off of his Clean Maker mix, and everything that you purchase, it benefits Jamie the same. So, if your bottle runs out, order Dreammaker and Beadmaker and use the promo code Jamie 10, and he still gets credit for all of that. So, you get the 10% off of everything that you purchase, which is awesome. So.
Yeah.
So maybe when you order your pint, order another gallon and pint the Dreammaker to refill.
Yeah, get your refill.
Like Jamie said, if we end up doing, in the future, if there ends up being a second run of the Clean Maker, I'll I'll push Bob to make sure we have extra labels on hand, just in case.
Yep.
For people to order for stuff. So,
but I mean, hey, Christmas is coming, so you can certainly mix up your own batch for your friends and family. You can keep these.
That's right.
There we go.
Give the gift that keeps on giving. That is clean.
That's right.
That's right.
Man, it's going in Bonnie's stocking. She just doesn't know it yet.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
And not so much a question, more of a comment. Joy Belinsky, everyone needs a Sydney and Tony in their lives. Wonderful.
Oh, so true. So true.
Man, it was so great spending that dinner was like the whole 2 days. I'll never forget. It was so, the whole thing from start to finish was so great.
And some of my favorite things are all the photos that are being posted that are cutting off Joey's head.
Oh,
yeah.
Where it's just like the neck down.
So funny. So funny.
He's too tall. He doesn't fit in frame.
The truly reacher-sized gentleman.
So, yeah. I did just get a hot off the press text from one Robert Phillips, by the way.
What he says?
Not gonna happen.
Oh,
I don't know if that's a second batch.
I was going to say we asked about. There was about 17 different questions that I could.
I don't know.
Knowing Bob the way I know him, he means the fives.
Very nice.
We'll just, for now, officially, none of this extra stuff can happen. So go get your limited edition bottle.
Get that limited edition bottle.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you message whoever you got a message to tell Bob. Run it back.
Just make a burner email address so he doesn't know who it is.
That's right. That's right.
But this one's for Tony. Tony, has anyone ever failed your class?
No, not yet.
I don't think that's possible, is it?
I make it easy for everyone. Actually, no. Well, yeah, I won't say anymore. But no, let's just say officially, no one has failed the class. Yeah, we'll just stick with that.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Not even Delaney.
Not even Delaney. She's not invited back to be an intern, though.
Oof.
Just kidding.
She's gonna elect herself. Yeah, she's gonna elect herself.
And then Ryan Malern got to meet Sydney at the Southern Detail Conference 2 years ago, I would assume, where I first met her about wash, clay, seal, one-step process. So that's that's
Still
a hot
every
method
day.
for sure.
Yes.
Yep.
Very cool.
Good
Kimberly
stuff.
MC is needing some Clean Maker shirts.
Hey,
yes, we do. We do need a Clean Maker
basically
shirt.
That same shirt, just with clean and orange.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Everybody loves the Dream Maker shirt.
I do love my Dream Maker shirt. It's like my favorite shirt. Yeah.
I like, speaking of Kimberly, she probably remembers this, but I had gotten a Absolute shirt from Bob, and it's freaking sweet.
Yeah.
Bob, put the shirts on the website.
Yeah.
I didn't know that existed. I would absolutely wear it.
No, you do know it existed, Dewar, because he showed them off on the Absolute podcast we did a year and a half ago.
That's right.
Never put them on the website. It's a fantastic shirt. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
It saved your life.
Especially when
saved
you have
me.
no clothing.
No clothes. Yeah, it's the best shirt ever.
I know. I feel like that picture of you needs to be the actual catalog photo. Like it was good.
All right, Bob, I'll send it to you. Throw it up.
Yep.
Put it on the website.
So great.
And Super Auto was in the tea beforehand. Apparently, he called out Clean Maker Arts and Crafts from the get-go. So a very keen eye.
Nice.
But with you guys talking about calendars, hippopotamus stew. So there's going to be a 2024 Jamie the Cleaner P&S calendar. I have a spot on my wall clear off for it. I think maybe make something happen. That'd be fun.
Hilarious.
Jamie just in different poses holding Clean Maker.
Just 12 awkward smiles.
Yeah. Well, I think I got 2 photos the whole time of him smiling. But yeah, the bottle photo, I mean, that could easily be the cover photo. Yeah.
There you go.
Definitely. Super Auto's asking if Clean Buster's on the horizon. Might have to give it a couple more years.
I don't know if you're going to sell Dave on that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too stinky to mix up in the house.
Yeah, really.
That's right.
I don't know how to chemistry long term. It lasts the IK for a couple days.
Right.
Long term in a sprayer or something be a problem.
That should probably be mixed at the time. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And speaking of mixing, Jamie's pouring Mud Buster into every other Buster now. So you've been loving the Mud Buster.
I've been loving some Mud Buster. I even got some Dave footage talking about some Mud Buster. So when I finally make that video, it's gonna be a real good video.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Definitely. And Joey Belinsky, when are we getting Cleanmaker 2.0?
Joey,
immediately.
There's no 2.0s.
I do think though, even though this is a limited run, it's a great distraction from the Beadmaker 2.0 conversation that's been going on for years.
Yeah.
Years and years and years.
Yeah.
But Joel Detailing is wanting his signed to James Payne, Jamie's alter ego wrestling name.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
That's a t-shirt to have, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh. That is
David Bradshaw is wanting an alligator skin label, which is very
I like that. That'd be funny.
It had some scales on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And then this is a good question from Veals 1DE 350Z. That'll roll off the tongue. Are they only going to be available at PNS website?
Yep. Yeah. For sure. And the reason that we did that was because it was a limited run, right? And so we couldn't make enough to send to every distributor. And then also that just gives PNS control to make sure that Jamie, gets full credit for what he has done with the project. I mean, we really, that was one of the major, things is that we wanted to make sure that we were giving back to Jamie and that he was benefiting from, what he did. Like this project was not for PNS. We'll put it that way. It was really to highlight Jamie. And so, with it being available on our website, it keeps it a limited special edition and, just make sure that he gets credit for it.
Yep. Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. But the recipe is available everywhere.
That's right. And that's one thing I will say. If you can't find that recipe, you guys have to get under the rock.
Google.
Shout out to also before I forget, Pan the organizer, loves Cleanmaker. He shouts me out every time he uses it. He's used it on several videos now, so appreciate Pan the man giving me a shout out over the last year or so. Really cool as well.
Very cool. So didn't it pop up in his products of the year?
Yep. I took a first place.
It was sitting somewhere. Yep.
Yes, I forget what category. He has a lot of categories, but I took first in something. He might have made up a category just to give it first, but hey, I'll take it.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
And then Joel Detailing was asking, does Mudbuster have a new formula?
I don't think.
Not really. I mean, the very first run of Mudbuster did get a little bit tweaked because people said they wanted to see a little bit more foam. So Dave tweaked it a little bit so that it would foam a little bit more. But for the most part, it works exactly the same. He gave it a little bit more show. And that is something that's kind of cool about having, a chemist in house is that they can do little tweaks like that. So I wouldn't necessarily say a new formula. It just got a little bit more show. And that was very early on. Second run. Yeah.
That little tweak did the job. It is a foam machine now.
Yeah.
Very cool. Kimberly's wondering feature package deal, Cleanmaker and a pack of FTWs. So
stay tuned.
That's a heck of a combo.
We'll see.
That's a heck of a combo.
I like that.
Yeah. Right.
It's amazing how
we do have those FTWs on the PNS site, so you can order Cleanmaker and the FTWs with the promo code Jamie10 and get 10% off a gold.
Yep.
There you
go.
Your
own package.
It's amazing how the FTW is pretty much taking over as like my favorite.
I do think people sleep on how much is on the PNS website. Like there's Rag Company towels, Detail Factory brushes. There's a bunch of good stuff on there. So take a look around while you're there.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure. Yep. Make use of that shipping box, right? Put Ian to work.
Yep.
Ian said he only got 100 boxes packed today.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But think about that. In like an 8-hour day, you have to package 100 packages that just showed up overnight.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's more than that, by the way. That's just all he got done today. Yeah. Shout out to Ian.
It's not even all of them that came in one day.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think Ian's a real rock star. So.
He is.
And Klumpskus Battle Zone, how many bottles were made approximately?
Good question.
I think somewhere around 1487 after all the label incidences.
Yeah, after I screwed up, about
I was going to say bottles or so.
Yep.
I have to remember that. I have to frame that number somewhere. But,
yeah.
Good question from
there was 1,500 labels to start with.
There was definitely some casualties to me, actually being involved so much. So it is what it is.
We can count
as many out there as possible.
We can count the ones on your shirt in the video.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there was the ones that folded on top of each other because Jamie didn't get the sprayer labeled, facing the right way. So there was a couple of Melissa said, "You're done."
The hot information.
You're done.
You're done.
Kimberly's wondering if Jamie was humming "Can't Stop Me Now." That would have been good.
That was my old YouTube theme song like 2 years ago. Shout out to Kimberly, real MVP.
That's so funny.
Very cool.
That's so
very
funny.
cool. And look at that, Al Daly using Clean Maker right now after rinse and wash.
There we go,
Nice.
Al Daly. It's got the
Perfect
sauce
combo, right? Perfect combo.
Yep. And that's amazing. Hopefully he's using Absolute. That'd be cool. And extreme detailing. Tony should grow a mustache and a beard like the boys.
I don't think he's gonna happen.
The
closest you'll get is me tattooing a mustache on my finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Or just put one on the mitt. You just paint one on the mitt.
Yeah.
So, very cool. Just has it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I like this one from Super Auto. TRC will be changing the name of the FTW to the FTCM very soon.
That's funny.
For the Clean Maker.
For the Clean Maker. But
I like that.
And then when Bob triggered the label applicator, there's one. So
there was one.
Yep.
I think that one actually got saved because it didn't get wrinkled. So I think that one got hand applied. It was the ones that came out and folded upon themselves before the bottle made it to the labeler. So there was like 2, and then Jamie had like 6 on his shirt.
But that's all they got for questions in the chat. So
that'd be a fun question for next week. Count up how many bottles got messed up in production of the video.
Exactly.
How many bottles survived?
So go back, watch it again, count it up. Viewers gonna write it down.
Yep,
we got some studying to do.
Yeah, we've David was saying this is a good. Perfect.
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
You did use Absolute.
Yeah, awesome.
That's a great future podcast question. So
that
is definitely going to be noted for sure.
How many bottles survived?
Yep. Definitely.
I like it. Well, that's it. That's all I got. Kind of wraps up the Clean Maker project. I'm still running on fumes at the end of this Friday. I'm definitely looking forward to the weekend. I'm just going to throw my phone somewhere and walk away at some point. But until then, I'm still going to try and reply to everybody. I'm still getting a ton of comments. If I didn't reply to you, I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. Believe me, I'm coming for you.
Share the video. Tell everybody to go out and get their bottles. Let's make Ian's Monday
real
hot.
Hard.
That's right.
Let's
real
do
hard
it.
For Ian.
Yeah. But congrats again, Jamie. Like, this was so cool. It was so that was really fun. Really awesome job.
We wouldn't be here without the SPG. Watching the TikToks, all that good stuff.
Yeah. I was a fan before the TikToks, but yes, Delaney was go watch this guy. He's better than you.
Yeah, that motivated you a little extra.
Yeah. But so good. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited to see where this all goes. And it was just, just super like heartwarming because it was so authentic and fun, and it was just really really cool. So congratulations. I am so excited about all the comments, and you deserve all of it, and just you guys are awesome.
Much appreciated. Tony, got anything on the way out?
No, that's it. I second everything Sydney said. Good job, Jamie. Super happy that you guys. Thank you again for the promotional tour to allow me to come be part of it. Right?
Heck yeah. We'll be there anytime you need us.
There you go. Yeah, it was super fun. Like Sydney said, way back, just seeing you in your element, Jamie, just killing it in front of the camera and behind the camera and everything else. And what a fun couple of days it was.
So fun. It's hard to explain how fun the last month was.
That's right.
And we made it happen. Made a freaking awesome video and awesome collab product, which is limited edition Clean Maker. So again, go check it out. At this point, at this point, it's been 59 minutes. Go get it. Go check it out. Jamie 10, all the good stuff. That's all I got. Wait for the video with the mitt. That's going to be a fun one.
I can't wait to do that one.
We're gonna have to figure out how to sell the mitts.
We're bringing them back.
Code Jamie 10 will work on the mitts when they're brought back too. So
that's right. We're gonna drag them out the basement. We'll get some attic stuff from the attic.
I don't think they grow sheeps like this anymore.
That's right.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll just
that's a non-GMO sheep right there.
Yeah.
Too funny.
But all right, everybody. Do we got anything on the way out?
Nope. Just like has been kind of adding on to what they've been saying. I'm super proud of what you did and what the whole team at PNS did. Very excited you got to experience that, and I couldn't be more proud of the whole situation and just the industry in general.
Appreciate you.
Very cool.
That's the perfect way to end it. Big thanks to PNS for just being the coolest brand, I think, in the industry. Just some good people, good brand support, and a great product. Shout out to Dave. Dave just killing it with the stuff. But that's all we got on this one, everybody. PS Detail Products on all the things. I wash out detailing. Tony, what's your at? Where are you at?
T-Line Auto Detail, or just Tony Mazel. Yeah,
that's right. And Bucky VW for this guy.
That's
so
right.
Go check them out. Go give him a follow, like the video, all that good stuff. All right, we'll catch you next week. Bye, everybody.
See ya.